when Shaq and these old guys just flippantly throw grenades and just expect the players to be like, yeah, no, you're right, man. Well, I'm not good enough. Yeah, you're right. What is that supposed to be? Constructive criticism? There's guys that because of social media, and look, I always say this, I'm really glad that I didn't grow up in a modern age where social media could attack me from all sides from the very time that I was growing up as an adolescent, what have you. If I was 15 years old and I had braces, which I did, and I had bad skin, which I did, and I wasn't, dating anybody in high school, which I wasn't, and I was on Facebook, and I was on Instagram, and I was on Twitter, and I saw the popular kids in my high school going to these parties, doing this, doing that, do you think it would affect my personal security? Of course. My confidence? Of course it would. Now I became, a young broadcaster. I had some opinions in the sports world. And suddenly at 22, 23 years old, everything that I say on Twitter or on Instagram or social media, people are throwing grenades at me left and right. And I'm questioning my takes. I'm questioning my confidence. And I'm questioning my maturity in the business. All of those things. Of course, it would be really hard. I'm glad I didn't have to go through that. I get to do social media when I'm already an adult and I can handle the criticism and I can handle all the insecurities that come with seeing pretty people do all of these great things, etc. And J.J. Watt with a huge, set of biceps, ripping his curls with an extra tight Cardinals t-shirt with perfect lighting and going, oh, that's what celebrity and success looks like. Of course it's detrimental. Social media is tearing at all of our internal values, all of our internal worth. And I say this as an adult, I'm able to handle it, I think, somewhat well, but it's still destructive. I'm sure it's still largely a negative for me, and I don't even know how. But a lot of adults still can't handle it. I see what adults say to me all the time. I'm like, wow. I'm not going to put myself above anybody, but here is a father of two who's going to use multiple curse words at me and say some awful things about how I look or how I sound or the show or whatever. I'm like, wow, dude, you're 50 years old. And this happens all the time. So I understand how a 20-something NBA player may react poorly to social media criticism because he's grown up in it and it's hard. And maybe these guys are putting pop soft because from the time they were 16 years old, they were on Twitter or Instagram and strangers were telling them at all times, you suck. I hate you. You didn't commit to my school. You're no good. You'll never be this. You'll never be that. I mean, that's got to be pretty tough. So yeah, there might be an element of young players who aren't as mentally strong as previous generations. But Shaq needs to really shut up when it comes to just telling guys who are really good, yeah, I just don't think you're good enough. What do you have to say about that? What is Donovan Mitchell supposed to say? That's representative of being soft? The way he didn't fight you in the parking lot? What is Mitchell supposed to say in that interaction? And that's where these guys, the old guys, are off their rocker.